still looking for a physical ball. It's probably irretrievably lost.
Lost?
Yes.
Like I am
See?
lost. Of you.
Zilly. 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 Come on, honey, we gotta get out of here. Zilly. Zilly. I'm sorry, baby. Nine. Where is she? She's there.
What happened?
I don't know.
Well, at least there's no attempt to exaggerate the understanding of the situation. My partner disappears from contact for 14 hours, takes up light housekeeping in a hotel room that's left over from the plague. His assignment is dead, and he doesn't know what happened.
Somebody drugged me.
Who?
I can't remember, man. It's all a jumble.
Well, now, who was he? Do you remember that much?
Yes, I remember who she was.
Now, listen, man, this assignment, this mission was priority 1. Now it's busted from this end. Washington's going to put out a triple surveillance on this whole thing. As far as you're concerned, you've been hit. Your assignment is dead. Everything's going to be blowing all around us. We got to forget all about wounded pride You collect all the broken pieces of your mind together. Now, who was she?
Zili Markova, the prima ballerina of the Moscow State Ballet Company.
What were you doing with her?
She is my assignment.
Why?
Because, B4 reported an unidentified communist agent. Yeah, certainly, communist agent. In a weapons research lab in New York.
Nobody sure.
That's right. Now, the dance company is due to be in New York in 6 days for an extended tour. Oh, man. And, before also reported that a unknown contact man within the ballet company is due to receive classified weapons documents from the New York agent for transmission. I was to cultivate Zili Markova and try to locate the identity of the agent, you know, the contact within the ballet company.
How? Come on. How?
By any means it seemed to be that would work.
So why'd you kill her?
I didn't.
Who did?
I don't know.
And who drugged you and why?
Come on, man. Brain is in a fog. I don't know what's...
Listen, I'm telling you right now, you better break through that fog because our cover's blown.
Well, what a wonderful surprise. Here we enter making a routine hotel survey for the Soviet Automobile Club, and what is it that greets our weary eyes? The distinguished architects of American cultural policies, Mr. Kelly Robinson and Mr. Alexander Scott of the Department of... What bureau is that again, Boris?
Ivan, it's too early in the morning.
Oh, is that how you greet an old comrade?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
We live here.
You've come down in the world.
What do you want?
Zili Markova.
We don't know anybody by that name.
I was addressing your colleague, Mr. Robinson. Where is she, Kelly?
She's dead. They killed her.
Why, Kelly? She was just a dancer.
I didn't kill her.
He killed her!
We got a call from one of your people about an hour ago. We came and we found her.
Stop it, Scott. The room is registered in his name. You courted her, you brought her to this place, and she's dead.
The Americans are great lovers of peace. They guard the world from the barbarous Russian hordes. For such a noble cause, what is a murder of a woman?
I didn't kill her, and you know it.
Why do I know that? We are professionals, you and I. We kill, we lie, we betray when there is need.
When there is need.
Why were you with her?
Because she was a beautiful woman.
Sevilla is filled with beautiful women. Zili Markova was a Russian. What were you after, Kelly?
It really doesn't make any difference now, does it? She's dead.
And you are in trouble. Do not deceive yourselves. Because one is in Spain, one can murder Russians with impunity. She has been murdered here. Markova belonged to the world. And I would not be in your place for all your gold.
Ivan. Now, you're gonna go to the police, and that's gonna bring out everything. I mean, who Kelly is and who Markova is.
Markova was a ballerina.
Sure. And Kelly's a tennis player, and we'd like to keep it that way.
What do you mean?
Well, you want an espionage trial?
How could that matter to me? I am a cultural emissary. The Soviet Union has no need for espionage agents.
Doesn't need an espionage trial either. I mean, murder, scandal, sex, espionage, in Spain. After you're just beginning to make contact after 30 years of hostility, you're going to ruin all that just to make a rap on one of your adversaries?
To bring her murderer to justice, yes. Yes, it would be worth it.
Give us a chance to find the murderer.
You mean give you a chance to run?
I give you my word.
I must tell you, my friend, among my comrades, your word is regarded with somewhat less than reverence. And besides, you ask me to conspire with you in concealing a crime from the Spanish authorities? That would have a very bad effect on my country's standing here.
Any worse than if they found out that the cultural emissary happens to be a colonel in the KGB?
That is a two-edged sword.
Now, Markova was supposed to be on at 8:30. You give us till that time to find the murderer.
Am I your guardian saint?
No, but you're a man who knows his own interests.
All right, until tonight. If it were not so early in the morning, I would tell you how they execute murderers in Spain.
Listen, how do they execute guys in Spain?
It's too early in the morning.
Thank you very much. Oh, man, come on. I need some time to
No, you
sleep
don't
it
have
off.
time, man. We don't have time for anything, but just you gotta have some clear thinking. Now, listen, will you tell me, where did you go last night? Who slipped you the drugs? Who killed Markova?
Can't remember.
No, you gotta remember, man. Now, come on. You gotta put things together piece by piece. We're gonna go back in time, and you're gonna tell me exactly what happened.
Listen, let me
what
rest my
happened?
kneecaps anyhow. I promise you I won't lie down on nothing.
All right, come on, now, tell me.
All right. All right, now listen. Okay, I remember at least where it started. It began when everybody, Markova. Markova.
How did you get in here?
By bowing a lot. Also, it helps to have a Spanish press card.
You shall have to conduct the interview while I am dressing, if you please.
All righty.
You have come up in the world. The last time I saw you was in Rome. You were a tennis player. Now I see you here in Seville. You are a newspaper reporter. What is to be next?
Well, as a matter of fact, the croupier's baton at Monte Carlo was offered to me only yesterday, but I had to turn it down.
Why?
Well, it becomes so pointless, this endless journeying from one way of life to another. I've discovered it's simply a flight from inescapable reality.
Which is what?
You.
Me.
Surely you had guessed.
I must confess, I did suspect something, but I pushed the thought from my mind.
I wish you wouldn't. Why?
There are so many lovely women in Seville.
With lovely children, perhaps.
I am older than you.
Yeah, by 1 year and 3 weeks only.
I am a Russian.
Da. And not only that, but my father's uncle's brother's nephew's cousin once passed through Kiev.
You are relentless.
Well, I'll try.
Should we play games? Do you know what this could lead to?
Yes, I hope so.
All right, what then?
I don't know, man. It's a blank.
We better fill in on the blanks, man. Come on now. Where'd you take her?
I can't remember.
Did you take her to our hotel?
I just had met her again. Kind of a chick you think she was. She was a lady.
We were supposed to make love to on orders from the department.
Oh, come on, man. Lay off. Chick is dead.
Kelp, we don't have time for any gallantry, man. Now, what is the usual Kelly Robinson procedure for taking out a beautiful Russian ballerina?
I'd probably take her to dinner first. Difference does that make? There's thousands of restaurants in this city.
See? Probably took her someplace colorful, someplace romantic, or something like that, after midnight or so. Walton, this is Scotty. Yeah. Listen, I have a big date tonight. I'd like a place romantic, real good atmosphere, colorful. Yeah. Around midnight after the ballet is over. Couple of places. Yeah. Uh-huh. Right. Okay. Righto. Thank you. Bye-bye. Los Brijos. That ring a bell for you?
No.
How about Pancho y Estrelita?
No.
Club 22.
What's the address?
Avenida Cortez.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. I don't want any wild goose chases.
No, I remember. Okay. Well, I think she was very sweet anyway.
Your cigarette, senor?
Yes, thank you. Joe, how about yourself?
Matches, senor?
Yes. And for yourself, my man.
Gracias.
I'll never get used to these Spanish cigarettes.
Russian cigarettes also.
Now, listen. Excuse me just for a second. I'll be right back. You got a degree in mathematics?
Classical languages. Mathematics is merely a hobby.
Okay, what's up?
We have heard from our people in New York. There is no doubt that the stolen documents will be transmitted to some member of the Russian ballet company when they arrive there. Our people in New York must have the identity of the contact man within the ballet company.
I'm sorry, man. There's just nothing I can give you right now.
Our people in New York wish to remind you of the pressure of time. The ballet company leaves for New York the day after tomorrow.
Yes, I know, but there are some things in this world that just cannot be rushed. Surely a Spaniard can understand that.
I'm from 134th Street.
Wonderful.
Kelly Robinson! Oh, Kelly, what are you doing in Sevilla?
Hey, hi, Ada.
Hi, Lita, is that what you have to say? After those 2 weeks in Barcelona? Huh? Boy, Kelly, you must be getting some action if you can forget about us that quick.
Well, no, it's not that, honey. It's just my sister has just escaped from behind the Iron Curtain. See, we got to try to get her a visa.
Your sister?
See,
Kelly,
before
what are
the
you
overhead
talking
cam
about?
shaft and the air scoop
Kelly?
shove forward and blow the ratio completely out and destroy.
Kelly! Kelly, where are you going? Kelly, it's me, Lita!
So how come you want to see Lita?
Because she's a dingy chick, man. In Barcelona one day, she had me followed the whole day long to make sure that I was meeting with the tennis officials instead of some passionate female.
So you figure she had your tail when you left the club?
I hope so. Lita, I've got to talk to you. Please. Lita. Lita, it's important.
Excuse me, senor, but I am busy dancing, as you can possibly observe.
Yes, of course. Excuse me, sir. I'm sorry. Lita, this is a matter of life and death.
There are physicians and undertakers throughout Sevilla. I personally do not discuss matters of life and death with people I do not know.
That you don't know. She doesn't know. All right. I admit I was out of line last night. I'm sorry. Lita, this is me, Kelly Robinson. Hi there.
Ah, yes, I remember a Kelly Robinson, in Barcelona. But you could not possibly be he. The Kelly Robinson I knew was in Vienna, freeing his sister from behind the Iron Curtain.
Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize about last night. I was in a jam.
I'll bet.
I couldn't help it. Honey, I need help. Come on, please.
Help? So you want help, do you?
Yes.
I'll give you help. Help! Ah! Help! 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 Ah! Help! Help!
¿Pero qué pasa, señores? Señor, ¿qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? Dígame.
Help! Help!
Productive little experience. Now all we need is probably an auto accident, maybe a case of the plague, and we're really on the road to solving our problem.
Case of the plague is coming now.
Ah, gentlemen, what a marvelous thing it is. The two hard-working espionage agents should have leisure time for a carefree stroll. So what if you only have 8 hours until tonight's performance to find your man? Is that a reason to be anxious, to worry?
Aren't you kind of wasting your time? Why don't you out watching an auto accident or some other entertaining thing?
We are Russians.
Now, what did you do under Stalin, boss? Were you in charge of liquidating the comrades or just turning them in?
There is no more Stalin, Scotty. We are different now. Now we send our Zili Markova into the world. And she's dead.
All right, thanks for reminding us. Nice guys. How come we don't go out with them socially?
I don't know about that. They're in better shape than we are. We're up a dead end.
What about it?
There was a cab last night. We were just walking.
Somebody! Somebody! Give me the pen. Give me the pen. Give me the pen. So where did the ball go?
I went in there.
It's so dark in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid
Certainly.
of you.
Are you still looking for... Listen, the ball is probably irretrievably lost.
Lost.
Yes.
Like I am.
See?
Lost. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, what? I'm where?
Well, will you give us one?
Oh, no! I found the ball.
Isn't that marvelous? Hit it.
Oh, that was
¡Hijo de loco jacal! ¡Que las plagas de Egipto lluevan en tu cabeza y te entierren en la tierra!
What are we going to do?
I'll probably pay him a lot of potatoes. So I paid the guy for the glass. Well, then Zilly said, why not go for a ride?
Where?
I don't know.
Well, listen. We go where the cab was, and maybe we can talk to the driver.
Okay. Senor, por favor. No, sorry. Never mind. Sir?
Coche, señor.
No, not right now. Thank you. Sir? No, thanks. I don't understand this, man. I don't get it. Senor, por favor. Do you know me?
No, senor.
Well, wasn't I in this cab last night with a beautiful lady?
No, senor. You could not possibly have been.
Why not?
Because we are the cabs of day, not the cabs of night. This is day, senor. Last night, that was night.
Well, where are the cabs of the night?
Asleep, senor. You see, in the day, the drivers of cabs of night sleep, so that at the night they may work while we, the drivers of the cabs...
Where do the cabs of the night sleep?
I think that Pablo Cardoso is asleep at his home in Calle Zaragoza.
But the family of Pablo Cardoso is away in Barcelona. And then it is sure that Pablo Cardoso will not go home to have his own cooking. But where would he go then?
To the tavern of his brother Rodrigo. Surely he would go there.
All right, where are the other two?
Sancho Modesto. Where's Sancho Modesto sleep? He is at the home of his family.
Un momento. Once I saw him in the company of Juan Ibarri and Luis Arrigo.
And of what importance is that?
Juan Ibarri and Luis Arrigo are great players of cards. And if he was with them, that means he became a player of cards too.
And it is likewise well known that Luis and Juan play every Tuesday in the home of Madre Jaristo. So, in the home of Madre Jarista and not asleep is where Sancho Modesto may be found.
Yes, now, where is the home of Marigarista?
Número 8, Avenida Manila.
What about Humberto Diaz?
That is very easy, senores. Humberto Diaz is asleep at home. How do you know? Because Humberto Diaz is married with Chuleta, the sister of Hondo Zapatero. Chuleta is also called, by those who know her, the Holy Terror of the Manzanares. Be assured, senores, Humberto Diaz is not playing cards or reclining in the tavern of his brother. He is asleep at home. Calle número 7, Via Rosario.
Sí, gracias.
De nada. Americanos.
You cannot pass, senores. There is a funeral. It makes one to think, does it not? A man leaves his wife full of the voices of life and returns to her as a corpse.
Did he live here in the neighborhood?
Si, senor. He was driving home peacefully in his taxi cab when a truck came and smashes into him. Then fled in the night.
A taxi cab. What was his name?
Humberto Diaz. You may pass now, senores. The procession is finished.
Officer, so are we.
Logic. Wherever you and Zoe were going in the cab, it was late. Now, what were you waiting for? It was 2 o'clock in the morning. We had a rented apartment, all taken care of, the whole thing. Why didn't you take her there?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know, man? You had a job to do. You had 1 day to get the job done. Now, why didn't you get it straightened out? You had to break her down. You had to get from her what you had to get. Did you forget it?
No, I didn't forget. Not then. It was late at night and time was running out. I remember the game was going my way, so finally I started to make my move.
Susan. Come home with me. We can be alone.
I'm over here.
Kevin, would you think me foolish if I asked you to take me to one more place before we go home?
The car broke the mood or something. I don't know. When it went by, she was different. Almost like she remembered she was Russian.
Or her assignment. I mean, the headlights could have been a signal.
Signal for what? Zilly was a dancer.
Hey, man, listen, you've got approximately 4 hours of freedom left, not even that much longer to live, man. So the last thing you have time for is a bunch of romantic disillusion. Now, Zilly Markova was your assignment. We know that. Now it turns around as something else. You were her assignment.
Yeah, it's a wonderful idea you got there, but you forgot one thing.
What's that?
Why is the woman dead?
I don't know. I haven't come to that part yet.
Yeah, you have. So have I. We came to it in passing a long time ago. I killed her.
What are you talking about?
But isn't it clear enough for you? I killed the woman.
Why?
She was the enemy. No matter how you slice it, that's the way it comes out. She tumbled to me, that's one thing. She doped me then, or somebody did. Anyway, I was groggy, and then I must have blown my cover or let it slip. Anyway, I slipped somehow. I gave myself away, and I must have figured it was necessary to kill her. I did.
It's no good, man. You're giving up. You did not kill her.
Well, if I'm not sure, how can you be so positive?
Well, I don't know. Well, there are just some things we haven't covered yet, so let's just play it to the finish, all right? We'll play it to the finish. Now, where did she take you?
Well, it's a cafe, in the workers' section, down a street with 5 branches. I remember it was past a factory, a brush factory. Julio's.
Yes, señores. Sí. Mesa para dos. Estamos ocupados, señor. Certainly you are. We'll take the one in the corner. Don't bother with the menu.
You recognize him? Yeah. As they say, it is all flooding back to me now. We're looking for a tall waiter named Carlos. Carlo.
Hey, how you doing, Carlo?
I am sorry, senor. Do you know me?
Scotch for myself and soda for my friend. Bring us new bottles, will you? Don't bother to open them. We'll do it ourselves.
As you wish, senor.
Carlos,
They're here, both of them.
go out through the kitchen.
Si, senor.
I think we lost your friend.
Mm-hmm.
Please, sir. Please.
That's wonderful. That's all we need to round out a perfect vacation is a free-for-all.
Yeah, but I tell you, it's the best thing that ever happened to me.
How do you figure?
So I know who the murderer is.
This is a wonderful idea. It'll never work.
Well, it worked in Istanbul.
Did not work in Istanbul. We practically got ourselves killed in Istanbul trying to pull off this stunt.
Well, Istanbul's a rough place, man.
Certainly.
And besides, we've already committed ourselves. It's too late.
on now?
You are going nowhere, my friend. It is 8 o'clock. You have failed.
We haven't failed. We still have half hour. It's 8 o'clock.
What do you expect to do in that half hour, huh? Consult a fortune teller as to the identity of the culprit? Or having by now recalled that it was, in fact, you who killed Zili Markova, take a quick and speedy journey to that private plane waiting for you at the airport?
Neither. We're going to take it to the killer. Before the lights went out back there at the bar when the melee started, I heard something. I thought I heard somebody talking, and you didn't know I was a language minor, did you?
You're using up your time, my friend. Talk to the point.
Well, I heard somebody give a command, and it wasn't in Spanish, it was in Russian. I thought I knew the voice, but well, I just thought I knew it. It wasn't good enough. So what we did was we had to be sure. So at 5:45, we sealed an envelope, had a messenger take it up to the Cultural Exchange office. It was addressed to you.
I was in my office till half after 6. I received no messages.
Well, you weren't supposed to receive any messages. Well, if my guess was right, somebody up in one of your offices intercepted the message and before it reached you.
Why?
Because the note said that I wanted to meet with you to tell you who Zili's murderer is, you see. Now, if the murderer intercepted the message, he would read it and then tear it up and make the appointment himself at 8:30.
Listen, how are you going to play this thing anyway?
Play a little game called Follow the Leader.
Certainly.
Yeah. And if I'm fast enough, he won't get me. And if I'm not, then you get him.
You're a brave man, Mr. Scott. But on a dark street like this, on a night like this, you have no chance, neither to save yourself nor to catch your killer. If he shows up. If he exists.
He exists, and he'll show up.
You kill her, Boris?
I killed her.
Why?
she was a traitor. I obeyed my orders. I did my duty.
Were you ordered to kill her?
One does not need order to execute a traitor.
Were you in love with her too?
Who would not be? To find her with him, it was spent.
Senors, we are a neutral country. We do not propose to become a battleground for political warfare.
There were no politics involved. Boris Kirillov was an unstable man. His quarrel with Mr. Scott was personal, unjustified, and regrettable. Such an incident would not be repeated.
You support Mr. Benkovsky's version of this incident?
Yes, completely, sir.
Oh, very well. The matter will be handled in the customary channels. Thank you for your cooperation. Good day.
Good day, Senor Inspector. Hey, fellas, where do you go now?
Well, I'm going to shave, and then I'm going over and see this new Sidney Poitier picture.
Sidney who?
Sidney Poitier. Poitier is an actor. He's playing in a spy picture, and I'd just like to see what I would look like if I was in the movies.
I come along, huh?
Sure. Yeah, sure, Ivor.
We go Dutch.
No, listen, if you're going to hang in with us, I think we better go Russian.
What's that?
You pay.
That's right.
You were always so grim. How many times have we worked together and you were just grim?
Oh, that wasn't grim, dear. That was sheer terror. I couldn't trust you. To make a pickup or set the alarm clock, I never know whether you're going to show up with the microfilm or a pound of salami. Scatterbrain. Last of the half-wit secret agents.
I won't be a half-wit anymore. I promise. I don't ever want to see you grim again. Your smile is so beautiful.
Is there much more of this?
This is the last.
How'd you get sound, Gabe? How did you get the sound, Gabe? I'm curious.
You had the mic in your pocket.
How do you know?
Watch the film.
How do you know?
I put it there.
You pay attention. This is not a popularity contest. You ought to be brought up on charges.
You have my resignation.
It is not accepted. Sit down and shut up. Your life and your body and your almighty soul are the property of the United States government until it's finished with you. I said sit down.
You're a goldfish. An ape in the zoo. The same thing applies to that girl. You were both out of line.
I love her.
You have not the privilege.
And I always will.
You love her. Gabe, let it go, will you? Forget it. I have a job to do, Scotty. So do you, and so does he. It's more important than people. It is? Yes, it is. How do you know? You love her. This next shot was made exactly 3 days after the idyllic love scene we have just watched.
Who is he?
His name is Juan Francisco Hernando Vera. He's an exiled dictator of some ill repute. The following day, she was back with you.
Well, have a good flight. Take a walk by the Lincoln Memorial for me. Will you? When you get your assignment, let me know where you'll be, if you can. So I'll know. I want to know where you are.
I'm here. Tomorrow I will be in Washington. After that, it doesn't matter.
Honey, a week ago we were happy. Now what's happened? Huh? It's not the end of the world.
It's the end of me. I'm losing you.
No, you're not.
How can you lose what you have never really had?
Angel, you got me now. Tooth and nail and by the nose.
Don't do that to us, please. That's not even you. It's a habit.
If you don't have me, nobody else ever will.
Oh, I hope not. I hope it isn't true. I love you. I hope I'm everything that is dear to us. You don't end up that way, whatever happens to me.
Nothing's gonna happen. It's just another assignment.
I can't take another assignment. Something has gone wrong with me.
And you're tired. So turn it down, take a rest.
Will it make a difference after you have let me go?
What do you want me to do?
Stop me. Take me. Keep me.
Sweetheart, you're a professional agent for the United States government. Now the department calls and you go. Get to Washington, turn the assignment down, turn right around and come back here.
Don't let me go.
I'm not. You turn right around and come back.
I love you.
Honey, you've got to report. You've got to go home and report. Now, you know that.
Bye, my darling.
I once heard a story about two people who lived in a vine-covered cottage. They were both very ugly. But in their enchanted cottage, they were very beautiful to each other. Until one day, a mirror was delivered by mistake. They both looked into it and killed each other. Gabe, I told you it was no good. Maybe. Maybe not.
Where is all this? Here in Madrid?
Right. The racket club. He hangs out there a lot.
Tell me about him.
General Vera took power in his tiny island country in 1938 by deceit, betrayal, and mass murder. In 1958, 20 years later,
He was overthrown by deceit and betrayal and so forth. The word is out that he's marshaling a push to regain his power. In theory, it's none of our business, but it is now definitely established that 2 of his current running mates were originally responsible for placing the missiles in Cuba for Castro. We want to make sure that it's not happening again. General Vera is charming and absolutely ruthless. He would kill his own mother to get back in power. Get to him, close to him, find out what's happening. If it concerns us, we want to hear about it. If not, walk away and forget it. Now we come to the fly in the ointment. Miss Samthan McLean.
So, this was the assignment.
No, she never left Madrid, Kel. She never went to Washington. There was no assignment. She's with him on her own. We want to know why.
How about asking her without all the games?
Tell him.
Well, I tried. She wouldn't talk to me, and when I pushed, she had me arrested for molesting her in the street.
She's placed herself right square in the way. You've got to get past her to get to him.
She doesn't push easy.
Don't push. Walk on her. Break her. Find out what she's up to. You can do it, lover. Now look, she's still on salary around here. And if she's gone bad, she has to be destroyed. Now get on it.
Yes. No, but there have been some instances, on the other hand, where a lone alien bee has entered a strange hive and not be destroyed, but rather accepted almost with open arms. No one knows why. Bees are almost perfect. Their society is far superior to ours. Dile al señor Robinson que me agradó mucho jugar con él y que si nos quiere acompañar o tomar cualquier cosa, ¿eh?
Sí, General.
Siéntense, siéntense. Did you know something else? Did you know that without bees...
Who's the older woman that's out there with him?
Sam's aunt.
Sam's?
Yeah, father's sister. Sam used to talk about her all the time. Her name was Grace McLean. She's a concert pianist. Famous, I gather.
She is, man. I know her work. She's brilliant. We had her records.
Looks all right to me.
By observing the simplest things in nature. Mr. Scott, sit down, please.
Well, thank you, sir. Kel's on the telephone. He'll be out in a minute.
Oh, excellent, excellent.
Hello? Señorita Samthan McLean, por favor.
Mr. Scott, may I present Miss McLean?
How do you do, Mr. Scott?
How do you do?
Marvelous. Simply marvelous.
Senor Petrov?
How do you do?
Senor Ochowski? Miss McLean's niece, Miss Samthan McLean.
How do you do?
Fine, thank you.
Señorita McLean, el teléfono.
¿De parte de quién?
No sé,
It's
General.
quite all right. I've been expecting it.
Remarkable child.
Remarkable child.
Hello?
Well, well. Hi there. You know what you are, don't you? Don't you? You are the lowest, low-life, two-faced.
Yes, I know.
My, aren't we compliant, yielding, and feminine? Just for the record, so we'll all know. I would have thrown it all away. I was an inch from it. Chuck it all. Quit the game. Started over at anything. Anything that was honest and straight for you.
There's no reason to be angry. You let the flight go.
You never got on any plane.
Does that make a difference?
You are something.
You are something. I'm sorry your flight went without you. Sorrier than you will ever know.
You never knew me.
Yes, I knew you.
I'm coming into this, sweetheart. Scotty and me are coming in. You so much as look cross-eyed at us. And I'll break you, I'll kill you, In front of the general, I'll break you open at the seams with pleasure. So long, sweet love.
I'm bleeding. Help me. I'm hurt. Give me a drink, please. I'm hurt. Please give me a drink.
My apologies, Mr. Scott.
Quite all right, sir.
She's a fine woman. Not as strong as she once was. Ah, Mr. Robinson, I enjoyed our game. I admire your skill, but more than that, how shall I say, your spirit. You make a fascinating partner. Well, your rooms are ready for you. I will be expecting you at my home as soon as it is convenient for you. Gentlemen?
Let's walk out of the sun.
Why, you want to beat me?
I wish I could. But you can only do that with a woman who belongs to you.
Are they all in place?
21, exactly as discussed. Before our government can give you the weapons, Delnivkov will have to prove the disposition. But we shall tell him we propose to place them so, as here, here, and here, which makes for the concentration of maximum firepower.
The smaller type of intermediate missiles and other type of equipment is, of course, dependent on the kind of agreement you reach with Comrade Selnikov.
Yes, I am aware of the details. Save the rest until he gets here. It should be by dawn, perhaps earlier.
All the time you were with me.
You believe that?
There's film on it. I saw you. Go ahead, ask me. Am I going to believe what I see with my own eyes or what you tell me? Ask me.
What for? It's too late. I was too far in. The time I found out what you were going to mean to me. I was in too far. Couldn't get out alone. You could have pulled me out, but you didn't.
Out of what? You're having an an affair with him.
I am trying. Every hook I can think of. I'll invent new ones. I want him. Quel dommage, on aurait pu gagner.
What?
We might have won.
What?
Each other. If only we had started the game a little earlier.
I didn't know it was a game.
My darling, it is never a game until you lose. And you have never lost.
Till now.
No, you still win. I lose. But not yet.
What are you doing?
Just told you.
Ladies and gentlemen, needless to say, I am delighted you are here. My house is your house. We are very fortunate this evening. We are graced with the presence of a great artist, the elder Miss McLean, who will play for us. What will you give us, my dear? Chopin, I hope? Yes, selections from Chopin, which she has done so exquisitely all over the world.
Can't.
What can you do? Anything? Miss McLean.
My mother died. My father sent me to her to America. I was just a child. She took me with her everywhere. She had no knowledge of a child. But she tried so hard. London, Paris, Moscow, everywhere. Go on like this, in front of her.
You want me to send her away?
Just like that?
If you wish it. In this house tonight, or tomorrow, the fate of an entire nation will be decided. My country. A man is in the sky now, at this moment. In a matter of hours, he will be here to meet with me, to
to give me the money and the arms I will need to regain power. Until now, I have been living almost in hiding. Appearances have not mattered. But now I am going back where I belong. And where appearances do matter. How can I have with me one who is a constant embarrassment? Sending her away has been inevitable. She knows it now. It would have been only a matter of time, even if you hadn't come into my life.
So simple. When will it be my turn to be sent away?
I am 54. You are 24. You will send me away.
Miss McLean, I enjoyed your playing. Gracious me, you mean you think he's selling us people out?
That's right. Otherwise, why would Selnikov be coming over here? He's a big deal maker, big negotiator, willing to trade money and arms for missile bases.
And everybody is happy.
That's right, except the State Department. Hey, listen, why don't you leave that stuff alone, man?
All right.
What?
Said I'm all right.
You know, we got work to do.
Certainly. By all means, let's get at it. Continue.
Well, the State Department's not too happy about having hostile missile bases within spitting distance.
Well, but that's the way it looks like it's gonna be, Pally.
Not necessarily, unless...
Unless what?
Well, unless we could get world opinion behind us so we can make a power play.
Prove that the general and Selnikov had met, and that they had made a deal, right?
That's right.
There's no way to prove the meeting ever even took place.
Might be.
Oh.
Well, if we just put the old mini camera in the training bag.
Get pictures of them together?
You better believe it.
Hey.
What's up?
I don't know.
Estoy hablando por el teléfono.
She tried to kill herself.
How?
Both wrists.
Sam, it's no good. Don't even think it.
Get out.
Honey, we'll get him. But not like that.
Get out.
Give it to me.
¿Quiere hablar con usted?
Sí, cómo no. Sí, doctor. Yo soy la sobrina de la señorita McLean. Sí, doctor, mucho. No lo siento. No sabe lo que me sale.
was inevitable.
I was looking for Miss McLean. Is this her room?
Sí. El general está con ella.
The general is with her
Sí,
now?
ajá.
Open the door, please.
No se puede.
Open
El
the door
general está
now.
con ella.
Where is it?
What do you want, Mr. Robinson?
Step away from her, General. Where is it, Miss McLean?
Okay, now you sure it's him?
It's him.
I will give him a couple of minutes. And, what did you tell him about Sam?
I didn't have to tell him anything. I'm a big hero.
Where is she?
She's locked in her bedroom.
I hope you're as popular downstairs, or else we will never get into that room.
Don't worry about a thing. I was born under a lucky star.
We will supply the materials as discussed. Of course, but you realize we must have some guarantees as to their future use.
No, my pleasure. Oh, General, we just wanted to thank you personally for your wonderful hospitality, sir. And, well, we know you're busy. We don't want to interrupt.
Not at all, Mr. Robinson. I am forever in your debt. My car is at your disposal, of course, and anything ever I can do for you, I insist you call upon me.
Well, thank you, sir.
Not
Very
at all.
generous.
I do not forget the kindness. Good luck, Godspeed. Enjoy your stay in Spain. Goodbye.
Thank you, sir.
Goodbye. I'm sorry for the interruption. Yes.
Did you get him?
Yeah, beautiful.
All right.
The Palace Hotel, please, driver. And try not to take all the doors off.
Okay. You get those pictures in as fast as you can, and I'll see you in the morning.
I knew it.
It's my fault she's there, man.
Hey, listen, man.
Gotta get those pictures out tonight. Now, hold this door.
Sorry. Sorry for what? You would have killed a man in cold blood and finished us all in the process.
And blown the assignment.
And blown the assignment, that's right.
That's right.
I'm telling you, I'm sorry.
Yes.
You were wrong.
Yes.
Did you ever say anything but yes?
No. Because you are right. Poor darling. How awful it must be always to be right.
Then why don't you listen to me?
Because you are wrong.
We're gonna have to run. Scotty's already gone. We gotta go.
I don't think I can.
You can do what I tell you. What I tell you to do, you have always done. You will do it now.
I don't think so. I can't now.
What is it? What's wrong?
I can't do it anymore, Kelly. I'm all gone.
What a ball. What a massive ball.
Now, here's the plan.
Please, I do not like to do this.
What is your connection with the American agents?
None? None at all.
This amuses you,
Not really.
but you laugh.
I'm not laughing, really.
Which is saying there is or there was some connection.
It's impossible to explain.
Make an effort. You're such a delicate creature. You cannot bear much more of this.
Be surprised.
You stupid Cossack. Maldita sea la hora en que me metí con estos perros. Untie her. You are buying a piece of my country, an arm and a leg of my almighty soul, but you are not buying my woman. The lives of thousands, millions of people are in the balance. I am fighting for my life. It is hanging by a hair, and you run screaming in panic like mindless apes. My darling, my house is full of maniacs. That murderous paranoid that just drove off this idiot. My woman.
hating me. I am a capable man. I am not an army. I cannot do this alone in the middle of insanity. I need you.
What? I'm waiting. What? Your plan. You wouldn't like it anyway. It's gotta be better than mine. What's yours? Sitting here until September. Yelling. Yelling? See? I told you wouldn't like it. Never, Jack. That's cowardly. Yes, but by the same token, it might just get us out of here. Beautiful. You never said how they caught you. I still don't know, man. They were waiting for me at the gate.
Your film is intact. I took the liberty of adding several shots, as close as focus would permit, of the proposed missile sites you saw on the map. Take good care of this. Your car is waiting to return you to wherever you wish to go.
General?
Yes?
Why?
A dozen reporters and press photographers could not do as well what you will do for me when you hand in those photos, as you must. It's your job. I am leaving now. By tomorrow, I will be in my capital city. From that moment, I am in power. I have accomplished my end. After that, I need publicity, which you will give me. You really don't look that dull. I agreed to accept the missiles if returned to power. They were my lever. And now I will have to accept them if they are delivered. But if they are stopped by your government on the high seas, it's no longer my responsibility. My hands are clean. That you will be forced to accomplish with those pictures. You think I want that garbage in my country? Or the men that go with it? You think I want to make war on the United States?
Certainly was on a lot of minds.
That would be insane. And I promise you, I am the least insane among us. Good luck. Oh, Mr. Robinson, you will stay away from Miss McLean as you go out. She is mine. She's not aware of it yet, fully. But she belongs to me. You must never let a full-grown woman go, Mr. Robinson, unless you want to. Because she will. Almost in any direction. Always. Senator calls, tell him that, I hate to lose to that man.
We didn't lose, we just didn't win.
You coming?
With you?
The airport, of course. And,
With him? You tried to kill him last night.
Did I?
I thought so.
She was only an unhappy woman. Until I pushed her over the edge. I destroyed her. Why would I want to kill him for that?
He'll throw you away when he's finished.
Being discarded doesn't hurt. It's impersonal.
Not like being let go.
No.
You'd throw yourself away.
What would you suggest?
I would suggest that you come with me. I'll quit. I'll sell shoes.
You couldn't do that.
I'll do something. I would do anything.
I know. My poor darling. You would do anything, say anything. And what you have done, you would do it again and again. Till finally, it wouldn't matter anymore.
I don't understand you. Why him?
I am Chinese. I'm a stone. I go where I'm kicked.
I don't understand you.
No, darling. You will. Someday.
How you doing, Duke? Pictures are in Washington. Everybody's in an uproar.
It'll go the General's way.
Yeah, well, he got his way all right. Elements of the Second Fleet will take about a week before they get to the Caribbean. They'll stay until the missiles arrive.
Cuba all over again.
Yeah. So stupid.
What are you down about? We did the job.
Well, who'd we do it for?
We did it. That's it.
They put out an F-22 on Sam.
What?
Lost of citizenship, persona non grata. She never come home.
She doesn't have a home. She never did.
No passport. She can't even leave the General's country.
He'll give her a passport.
If he feels like it.
She got what she wanted.
Did she?
There's something wrong with the chick anyway, man. She was living on cloud nine somewhere. The department gave her a good life. All she ever did was knock it.
The department just crucified her.
Well, that's her problem. She broke every rule in the book.
Maybe she had a better book.
Come on, let's go get someone to play.
You go ahead.
What's the matter with you?
Nothing.
Spit it out.
Well, you can lie to me, but you don't have to lie to yourself.
The woman was wrong.
She was the rightest woman you'll ever meet.
She talked too much. What was she talking about, man?
Salvation.
What am I supposed to do with a woman that talks about salvation?
just what you did. Just don't lie about it.
Mr. Arbuckle.
Langdon? What progress on the entertainment tour?
Well, we've got ourselves a real star.
Good. Excellent.
All the arrangements are complete, sir. He'll tour the U.S. installations in Spain.
Who?
Frank Bodie.
Bodie.
Oh, he was very enthusiastic. Very cooperative. Frank Bodie, star of stage, screen, and TV.
I don't believe you. I do not believe you. Bodie. Cancel him.
Well, we can't. He's already left for Spain.
And you, Langdon, you are going to end up on the skeleton coast of Africa.
Well, why? What's wrong with him? Why, he has 3 beautiful girls in his troupe. He's a great comedian. He's a star.
He is the bubonic plague. Would you like to hear about Paraguay? Well, in Paraguay, after Mr. Bodie finished his goodwill mission, our embassy was burned to the ground. And let me tell you about the time some meathead sent him on a cultural goodwill tour of Latin America. Cuba was his last stop. After Mr. Bodie was finished, Castro.
What did he do?
What came naturally. The man has an absolute genius at antagonizing people and arousing a hatred of himself and the country he stands for. The United States of America.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
How do you think you like it on the Skeleton Coast? No. No, nothing as comfortable as the Skeleton Coast for you. If anything occurs as a result of Frank Bodie's infestation of Europe, you will be assigned to a weather station in Antarctica, an open-air weather station. I better call our intelligence people. I have a team of agents in the area. Alexander Scott and Kelly Robinson. Perhaps they can control him. If not, perhaps they can assassinate him.
pretty name?
I asked Frank to wait, but you know the way he is. He likes to be on time. He's on the train already.
What? Easy, my dear. I get my per diem from the USO, not the Defense Department.
Don't be funny. I've had all the comedians I can stand.
Did you tell a joke? I thought there was something there that I tried to do, but I guess I didn't.
How about your bags?
They're all on board. You just take care of Mr. Bodie, okay?
Okay. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Oh, good evening.
Mr. Wait. Kitso. No. Kutner.
Samuel Benesov Kutner.
Yes.
Well, Mr. Scott, Mr. Robinson, we shall be traveling together.
Uh-huh. Why?
To reach our destination. With our friend, our mutual friend, Mr. Frank Bodie. Huh?
Just a couple of minutes more, Frank. That's all you would have had to waited. It wasn't like we were short of time or something. Frank, are you listening to me?
No. Next time you're late, you get left. I hired you on both your left feet. Now, if you can't cooperate, kid, out. Now, is there anything on your mind? Like your ticket home?
No.
Then I'll make it simple. Either you get back in your cage, or you get off the train.
Well, Frank, what if she had said yes about taking the ticket?
I'd give her car fare to the docks, and she could swim home.
Mr. Nice Guy strikes again.
Don't lean on me, ball boy.
Mr. Bodie, the USO thought it would be nice if we traveled with you, and I think we ought to keep it that way. Nice.
He's sensitive. Your boy is sensitive. All right. Now, let me tell you something. I believe in laying it on the line, and on the line it is. You're a tennis bum on exhibit. All right, so maybe you can travel with me. Make yourself useful.
What, like by, keeping you from getting lynched?
Conductor, you get me a second compartment. I spoil in only one.
But, Senor Bodie, it is impossible. Perdón, don Martin.
Al lado, por favor. Would you clear the way, please?
Take it easy, Jack. Take it easy. I want some action.
But, Senor Bodie, I cannot do anything else.
No, it's perfectly all right, Conductor. Mr. Bodie is not feeling well. He's got a little...
Are you crazy?
Touch of the
I
bug,
feel
you know,
fine. I want a
bug.
second compartment.
Makes
Stop
him a little,
shoving me
you know,
around.
and
Who do you think you are?
Listen, I'm telling you now.
Who is he?
His name's Frank Bodie. He's a comedian. He's on his way to entertain American troops. He tells jokes.
I do not find him amusing. Nor perhaps will my government.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, sure.
What kind of Americans are you? I don't have to take insults from foreigners.
He insulted you.
What is it with you guys? What makes you so special you gotta be with me?
Mr. Bodie, we are all Americans traveling through Europe, you see, and there are people who would think we would look nice as a group.
Why?
Well, you remember a Latin American tour you made one time?
Do I? Lousy liquor, lousy food, and bad-looking broads. But I did the tour anyway.
Right. After which 2 American embassies were mobbed.
And Maria Womero's father had to be persuaded to drop a very healthy lawsuit.
Joanne, Leona, Nora, get in here! Which one of you blew the whistle on the Maria Guamera thing?
Not me. What do you mean, Frank?
I mean, this cat hit me with a crack about the Maria Guamera thing. And since the only people that knew about it are in this compartment, somebody's making with her big mouth. You, Nora?
Oh, no, Frank. You gotta believe me.
I got it? You're wrong. I don't got it. Maybe if you begged, pleaded. Make like this, baby. Do it.
Hey, Frank, leave her alone, will you?
Nora doesn't mind. She likes to please. Any way, any time. Right, Nora? Beg.
You dirty crumb. Leave her alone.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Miss Suntan Oil and Big Mouth Person. Was it you who ratted on me?
Wish I'd have thought of it.
Yeah? Well, I have news for you three. I don't need three fat, no-talent broads. I'm the star.
Oh, we know that, Frank.
Do you? Well, here's something maybe you don't know. I'm gonna cut the act down to one girl. You'd like to know which? Sure you do. Well, I haven't decided yet. So you can start sweating, because two of you ain't gonna make it. And if I find out who ratted on me, I won't fire her. Kill her. Yeah. Kill. Kill as in dead.
Listen, if he fires you, if he fires you, well, just get another job, that's all. You shouldn't have any trouble.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, but you're wrong. You know, getting fired by Bodie can leave you permanently damaged.
How?
Well, Frank is a good hater. He never knocks anybody down without taking the trouble to run over them at least 2 or 3 times.
Well, why work for a guy like that in the first place?
In the first place, he is a star, way up there. And that is the second and third place, too, I guess. Well, I figure if I can survive the experience, I can cover the scars with mink.
Yeah, but there's no mink yet.
No. But I still have 1 chance in 3.
Mm-hmm. And I take it that Nora and Frank are kind of...
Cozy?
Yeah.
Well, that has nothing to do with business, you know. Not for Frank.
Well, why would she want to take up with a guy like that?
She has a soft spot for losers.
Losers? Frank Bodie?
Well, what else? I mean, he always thinks someone's coming after him with a knife, so he stabs first. Or, to be clinical, the man is paranoid.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say that to his face, Leona? No, not unless I absolutely had to. I'm a coward. Well, I think I'll take a little rest. Listen, don't feel protective about me, Scott. I mean, you don't have to do that. But thanks for the concern.
Well, what is Comrade Kuttner doing there?
Well, he's reading.
Oh.
It's a Wall Street Journal.
Checking up on his investments.
Certainly, which include perhaps, Frank Bodie?
Yeah, and along with his, the personal investments, would that be raid, merger, or liquidation?
We could ask him now.
No, let's not do that. Peaceful coexistence until he makes the first move.
Certainly, then a shot across the kneecap.
Yes, indeedy.
I'm all right. I'm fine.
You're noisy. Stop dripping. Why don't we join the other ladies?
No, she stays here. I don't want them upset. Then all three would be off their timing for the next show. Anyway, I want to talk to you two guys. Nora, you stay here till I get back. Stay quiet.
You go ahead. I'll just wait here.
You sure you're all right?
Wonderful. Something you guys ought to know about me. I'm not a stupid man.
Beautiful.
Who's picking up your tab?
The government.
I know. What part of it? You got too much weight for the USO, so don't tell me the USO.
Would you believe rivers and harbors?
No, I wouldn't believe rivers and harbors.
All right, Frank. It's about time you knew anyway. We work out of the Pentagon.
Huh. That makes more sense. Gonna keep my nose clean, are you? So I shouldn't sneeze all over the continent?
That's right.
It's more than that.
Why do you say so?
Hey, listen. I'm funky at times, I know that. Now shoot my mouth off. But that's no reason to have two guys from the government. And how could you stop me from saying what I want?
How about with the back of my hand, Frank?
Somebody wants me out, don't they? Dead. Somebody who thinks they got hurt on account of me. But I'm too valuable to the country. You guys are bodyguarding me, aren't you? Because I'm valuable property. To the U.S., to the morale, to the whole set. And what are those kids in uniform gonna do for laughs without me, huh? Why, if somebody got rid of me, it'd be a masterstroke.
For who?
Whom?
The commies.
Oh.
What I do for the U.S. morale, I'm worth. How many divisions you figure I'm worth?
I'm gonna get some air.
Okay. Listen,
Now, with me out of the way, would you like to discuss our nation's image? Would you like to discuss that, huh? Don't give me Frank. I know what's going on. You treat me like I was a kid.
No.
I know what...
Just sleep on it.
I'll sleep on it. Big deal.
Mr. Scott, Mr. Robinson, good evening, good evening. We could have a drink, perhaps, or some conversation.
I don't think so, Kuttner. No, I just forget the whole thing.
Relax. Accept the inevitable. There's nothing you can do about your charge. As all charges do, he will inevitably explode. A pawn.
Or a threat?
Would I threaten anyone? Kelly, relax. This is the easiest assignment of my career. Frank Bodie will do it all for me. Somehow, he will destroy himself. Believe me, he will. You know, in fact, if he didn't exist, socialist science would have to invent him. Such an ugly American. In short, my friends, Is your headache? Huh?
Strangled. This necklace.
Cut it out.
I told you.
What happened?
I told you.
Shut up.
I told you somebody was out to get me.
Shut up. Now, what happened?
When I came in here, there she was.
Hey, Bodie, you had 3 minutes to call or say something. Were you waiting for Cutner to finish up talking to us?
You think I killed her?
Well, did you?
When I left you, I came in and there she was. I said hi, baby, to Nora. She didn't move because she was dead. I kept looking at her and looking. I don't know how long I kept looking. And then I started yelling. And I couldn't yell. Do you know what a crazy feeling that is to yell and you can't yell? And only a little part of it comes out at a time. That's a terrible thing.
Yeah, she was a nice girl.
She was a pain. Hey, you guys got a problem. You can't get the cops mixed up in this because you get me mixed up. You boys are responsible for me. We can't louse up the image. I bet I know who did it. One of them.
Why would you say that?
Well, you know how broads are, always looking for a chance to get on top. To be the only one up there with me. I'm gonna cut the act down. They knew that. But somebody did some cutting first.
How much time we got before we get to the next town?
About 20 minutes.
Hey, that coat cost me over 100 guineas in English money.
That's the end of it.
What do you mean that's the end of it?
I said no, and that's the end of it. I don't want to talk about it.
It can't be the end of it.
All right, forget it.
Well, now wait.
Just forget the whole thing.
Michael.
Enjoying the ride?
No, not too much. Want a cigarette?
Thank you. To be moody is for Russians, Kelly. I hate to see friends argue.
It was a friendly beef. Come on, don't push it.
Me? Would I do that? There are arguments, sides are taken, even as we are on different sides. Yet you and I can behave in a civilized manner.
Of course we can, Simone Abramovich. Listen, why don't we all go have a little dinner in the dining car, a little civilized meal, all right? Kel? My fault.
Okay.
Actually, I'm not very hungry. You can go ahead. I will eat later.
Okay, you join us now. Okay?
I thought he would never leave.
Yes. Listen, what I did was I locked our door, you see. So now we have to go report to the conductor of the shocking thing I saw in Kuttner's apartment.
That's right.
Who is it? Who's there?
I, senor. Railway security.
Go away.
Not possible, senor. Inspector Moreno. A matter of your safety, senor.
My safety? Say again, who are you?
Moreno. Railway security. I have been instructed to warn you. The price has been paid for your death.
My death?
Exactly. A task to be accomplished before tomorrow morning.
Just like I figured. Inspector, you gotta get me guards. Get me off the train.
Everything will be attended to at the next station. Until then, here.
What do I need with a gun?
Self-protection. The danger may come at any moment. I will be stationed outside. Do not let anyone into your compartment, you understand? Comprende?
What about you?
If I want to enter, I will knock. Like this. See?
What if somebody tries to bust in?
You have a gun. Use it.
But, senors, as gentlemen of the world, why should we protest a gentleman's invitation to a lady?
Well, but sir, that's what we're trying to say. It wasn't an invitation. He was pulling on her. Is it warm enough, you think?
See? Senora Puerta has a hungry baby and a sleepy husband. Please hurry with your complaint.
Well, what he said and what we both saw, I assure you, sir, she was in no condition to reason with.
Very well. First, I shall take care of this. Then, I'll look into the matter if you insist.
We insist. Now, see if Ed doesn't get our friend Kuttner in a little trouble with the police.
I hope so. You can get our man Bodie off the hook.
Yeah. Why, what is this? What are you doing?
A man, a policeman. He gave it to me. He said somebody was after me.
What policeman?
Marino. Inspector Marino. He said be ready to shoot. I could have killed you both.
Probably not.
I came apart.
Yes, you did. Safety's on.
Oh.
What's a safety?
Well, Frank, it's fortunate for all of us that you don't know anything about guns.
But why did he give it to me?
Why? Well, maybe he was psyching you, Frank. Maybe he figured you to be some kind of a chicken-hearted wonder like you are.
Who is he?
Well, it certainly isn't a Spanish policeman, Frankie. I mean, no cop would arrange a setup like this. No, it would have to be a sort of a sneaky friend who would, right? Sort of a comrade friend who would.
¿Quién es?
Conductor.
Sí.
You still want to press the matter of which you spoke?
Yes, indeed, absolutely.
Definitely, sir. The man is really, he's wrong, just wrong.
For example, we have learned that he is in compartment number 4 and using the name Moreno. That's clearly an alias, sir. Clearly. False name. Come along, sir.
Senor Moreno?
There is no Moreno in this compartment.
Perhaps because there is a woman in there.
What? A woman? There's no woman here. No woman here. I'm peacefully doing my calisthenics, inhaling the fresh air. I'm criminally accused. I warn you, there will be an official protest.
Nora? Aren't you going to call the police?
They'll be notified, but right now we can't let Frank Baudillard's troop be connected with murder.
Nora was killed. What difference does the act make now?
Don't you have any loyalty?
If you get picked up and connected with a murder in Spain, you'll spend the next few months in a Spanish jail trying to figure out some explanations.
Are you covering up for him?
No, we're not. Even though he said he would murder somebody, I don't think he's that dumb.
He could do it.
Where were you when Nora was killed? And you?
We were together, in here.
All the time?
Well, maybe one or the other of us went out to wash up, but...
Which one?
Both of us.
When?
Oh, I don't know. Why would one of us want to kill Nora?
You got reasons. Like maybe you want to be the one girl in Frank Bodie's act. So you got rid of Nora. Who else would have knocked her off?
Marino. Your Inspector Marino's real name is Cutney. He's a foreign agent.
What does he want from me? I don't have any secrets.
You happen to be a propaganda target, Bodie. Believe it or not. Yes, sir. How can we help you?
I think I should inform you the civil police will be waiting for you at the next stop.
Why?
The gentleman you lodged a complaint against has now lodged a counter-complaint. For the unpleasantness, for defaming him. If you'll just be polite, I'm sure I can explain everything. Let me handle it. In Spain, politeness goes a long way.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much for coming and telling us. Thank you. Now, why in the world would he be doing a thing like that?
He's ready to make a move.
Certainly.
And we'll do what?
Wait for it.
You're going to wait? My life's in danger.
Too bad.
All right. So nobody loves Frank Bodie, and I couldn't care less. I got where I am all by myself. I don't need your sympathy. Just your protection. I'm going to my compartment.
A bundle of charm. Listen, I could use a drink. How about you guys?
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Hey, why don't you guys go on? I think I'm going to stop in here for a minute.
Okay.
Order a drink for me, please.
All righty.
Let's wait here. I don't want her to get too far away. Strangers on a train. Hello, stranger. All I know about you is what I do know isn't so.
Scotty and I are along to look out for Frank Bodie. And, Bodie's beauties.
3 little beauties. And then there were 2.
By tomorrow morning, we'll all be off the train and it'll be over with.
Morning's a long way away. Leona and I are going to sit up tonight, taking turns shivering. Hey, what's keeping Leona?
Come on, settle down. She's all right.
So is Nora. And then she got killed. She isn't in there. I'll look in our compartment.
What happened?
Nothing. Not a thing in the world. Joanne got a little nervous. She missed you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had to ask Frank something.
A favor. Would you believe it? With the mess I'm in, she wants a favor. She wants out. Wants to leave the show.
Well, I'll stay with you till you get somebody else.
Forget it, kid. You'll wait forever. We got a contract. I can fire, but you can't quit. You don't give anything away, you don't have any regrets.
Of course. Now, Leona, would you like to come and have the drink that we were going to have before? Round up Joanne. Joanne, I found her.
Strangled.
Just like Nora. Oh, just like Nora. How can I let go?
What do they want from me? What do they want? It's the same chain that strangled Nora. Same one. Leona, have you seen this chain before, ever?
Yes, that's Joanne's lucky chain.
Cutna.
The commie agent? How do you know?
The chain was on Nora when we put her in his compartment. Besides, why do you think he's having the police meet the train?
What are you going to do about it? I mean, what if he's after me?
Who would want to be after you, alive or dead?
All right, look, how much time you figure we got?
3 minutes. The police aren't going to find me in this compartment. I'm going back to mine. You handle everything.
No.
What do you mean, no? The train's already slowing down.
Whoever did this wants her found on us. They're going to have the police search every compartment on a train. Now, how do we stop it?
Well, we need a diversion. Fill her aisle. Right? We need something valuable. You have anything on your person, ring, watch, or something like that?
Be careful. Forget it. I got that in Switzerland. Cost me over $1,600 and no middleman. What you doing, fella? That cost a lot of money. Come on. Take it, Ed.
Mr. Bodie, you cannot do this. Please, sir, Mr. Bodie. You can't.
I want this slob arrested.
What are you saying? Who are you? I'm Frank Bodie, that's who, and I want this man arrested for stealing.
Don Martin, please, my apologies.
Don't be so polite. He's a thief.
Mr. Bodie, this gentleman happens to be Don Martin Villarreal.
Listen, kid. All these creeps are light-figured. This is the one I saw looking at my watch.
Senor Bodie, you are either drunk or your senses have fled.
Oh, yeah? Then where's my watch? Where, sweetheart?
Arrest this man. I want him arrested for false accusation.
Now, just a moment, officer. I realize this is a little bit wild, but you cannot arrest an international personality like Mr. Bodie on the charge of false accusation until you prove that it is false.
Why don't you search him?
That will be enough.
Oh, afraid of a search? Maybe it's his wife we ought to see. Now I know he did it.
Search me. Immediatamente. There was a time I would have challenged you. I assure you, you will not be able to remain in this country. Search!
Look at his coat, his coat. Yeah, sure. That's my watch. But it's okay, I'm a nice guy. As long as I got it back. Besides, I figured it was probably your wife. Because you sure look surprised.
I cannot explain this.
It's okay. I'm happy. Come on, let's get moving.
Yes, let's. It must be a terrible mistake. Let's forget the whole thing, please.
Passengers, on the train, at once.
You have forgotten something.
What?
The woman.
Woman?
I was accused of trying to take advantage of a woman.
See, the conductor was explaining there was no basis for...
There's a woman on that train who tried to implicate me in a scandal.
Senor.
I insist that she be removed from that train, or I will enlarge my complaint to include you.
Yes, senor.
Can I help you, gentlemen?
She's in there.
She who?
I am sorry, senor, but an accusation has been made about a woman.
I'm sorry, this is a private compartment.
We will not disturb anything.
No, wait. All right, okay. Wait, just a minute. Over here.
Woman. She seems dead.
She's just resting.
Prove it.
Haven't we started yet?
Gentlemen, my wife, gentlemen.
Hi, fellas. Excuse the way I look. Rough night.
My apologies. The train will leave within the moment. I trust you are satisfied, senor.
You tricked me. From now on, all is fair.
What, in love or war?
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me very much. Morning, my child. Come and join us, won't you?
Okay.
Did you get everything nailed down?
Nailed down and clamped down with chains. If this guy is ever going to get out of this one, he's going to have hacksaws for teeth.
All taken care of, isn't it?
Definitely and completely. We got about a half hour before the train stops. The police will find somebody this time.
Who?
Joanne. In Cutler's compartment.
Oh. Poor Joanne. Poor baby.
Joanne killed Nora.
That's a lie.
It is not a lie. Joanne killed Nora. That gave Cutler the idea for framing Bodie.
How do you know?
Nora was strangled with a gold chain. It was Joanne's chain. You identified it. Now, Cutler could not have taken the chain off of Joanne to strangle Nora.
Scotty?
Only Joanne could have taken her own chain and put it around Nora's throat.
Poor Joanne.
What do you mean, poor Joanne? You know, you were next. She really wanted that job. Now, you can thank Cutler for killing Joanne.
When are you going to nail this Cutler character?
Right away.
Fine. You go ahead. I'll just sit here and feel sorry for him.
handcuff keys.
They jammed the lock in the cuffs. Won't work.
Sorry. I will have to do it the clumsy way.
You really jam these locks? No. Well, give me the key. We'll fasten him to the other half of these and then call a conductor. End of the road.
Long night.
Yeah, it's not over, though.
Well, what are we going to tell him, anyway?
What are we gonna tell him?
Yeah.
That's up to you, man.
What do you mean? Don't do that to me. I'm tired.
No, sir, it's your turn, and I mean to tell you that you will speak to them with the wonderful verbal voice which you have, speaking forth, thrusting, and you know how to persuade. I saw you reading the book on it. Persuasion, and you will do that. You know how you boggle up my brain when you persuade me, so you yourself will boggle away. Go ahead.
Well, all right. Then we'll start by straighten myself up and say about Bodie.
True.
And about Kutner.
Speak.
Kutner was wrong.
Yes.
Kutner was evil. He was
He was
evil to
wrong.
his heart, and the
Bad.
heart of his soul came
Evil.
forth
Heart of
and
his soul.
said,
Forth.
I am an evil man because the man Bodie was not guilty,
hero.
but rather innocent, emerged as somewhat as a hero.
Yes, make Bodie a hero. Bodie shall be.
You clowns. You and you clowns. I mean, I go along with anything. What is that with the karate? Ha, ha. I don't need that baloney. You guys could hurt somebody. You fool around, you think you're tough. I'm an actor. I don't need with ha, ha, and all the karate. What are you doing? What is this about?
You, sir.
What does it mean, you? I don't understand. What is this all about? Come up, why? Where are we going? What is this?
Measure up to yourself.
No, what is that? No, the suit's fine.
Just a
No,
short
good.
Don't be just a little one. You owe it to me.
Wait a minute. Hey, now I get it. Wait a minute. I'm Frank Bodie. I'm a star. You can't hit me. You don't understand. I'm Frank. You're my pal. You got a pal. A star for a pal. You wouldn't hurt a guy. Hey, when Frank Bodie comes on, everything else stops. That's it. Stops. Wait a minute. Singing. No, wait. Let me entertain you. Let me see you smile. Let me do a few tricks. Some old and then some new tricks. Sweetie pie.
শাড়ি শাড়ি কেন?
আমি কি তোরে কিছু দিতে পারি না?
এমনি করে টাকা খরচ করলে টাকা জমাইবা কেমনে?
দূর, একটা শাড়ির আর কতই দাম।
শাড়িটা কিন্তু সুন্দর আছে।
আচ্ছা একটু পরে দেখা না।
আরেকদিন পরবো।
কি কস, পর না, তোরা অনেকদিন শাড়িতে দেখি না। রাবেয়া, রাবেয়া,
খুলতেছি।
ঘুমাইছো?
অনেকক্ষণ আগেই ঘুমাইছে।
বাজার
মা, এত বাজার কেন আনছো?
না, এত বাজার কই, ঘরে একটা নতুন মানুষ আসতেছে না, ওর জন্য খাওয়ান দরকার আছে না।
রাক্ষসের মতো খাইবো তো সবাই, এত বাজার করে লইছো।
আরে না, রাক্ষসের কিছু নেই, যাও বাজারটা রাখো। আমি চিন্তা করছি কি, ধার কর্জ করে হইলেও টাকা পয়সা জমা একটা সেকেন্ড হ্যান্ড মোটর সাইকেল কিনবো।
মোটর সাইকেল কেন?
আরে ভাড়ায় গাড়ি চালা খুব একটা লাভ হয় না, এদিকে তেলের দাম বাড়তি, তারপরে যে চাকরিটা করি সেখানে তো টাকা পয়সা খুব বেশি দেয় না। ঘরে একটা নতুন মানুষ এসেছে, আমি যদি এই চাকরিটা ছাইরা যদি বাইক রাইড সারাদিন করি তখন কিছু টাকা আসবো, ভালো হবো না?
দেখো যত যাই কও, চাকরির কিন্তু একটা নিশ্চিত ইনকাম আছে, সেটা কমই হোক। চাকরিটা ছেড়ে দেয় কি ঠিক হইব?
তাও ঠিক, কিন্তু এই যে ঘরে একটা নতুন মানুষ এসেছে, একটু নতুন করে চিন্তা করতে হবে না, টাকা পয়সা লাগবে তো।
জানি না, সেটা করো ভাইবে চিন্তা কইরো।
আচ্ছা তুমি অত চিন্তা করো না, এটা তো এখনই কিনতেছি না, টাকা জমাতেও তো একটা সময় লাগবে, তাও ধরো 6-7 মাস তো লাগবেই। তারপরে রফিকরে কইছি যে যখন মোটরসাইকেল কিনবো তখন কিছু টাকা ধার দিতে, ও রাজি হয়েছে, মিলাঝুলা একটা কিছু হইব। আচ্ছা বাদ দাও, এই
শাড়ি শাড়ি কেন?
আমি কি তোরে কিছু দিতে পারি না?
এমনি করে টাকা খরচ করলে টাকা জমাইবা কেমনে?
দূর, একটা শাড়ির আর কতই দাম।
শাড়িটা কিন্তু সুন্দর আছে।
পছন্দ হয়েছে তো? আচ্ছা একটু পরে দেখা না।
আরেকদিন পরবো।
কি কস, পর না, তোরা অনেকদিন শাড়িতে দেখি না।
শরীরটা ভালো লাগতেছে না।
বেশি খারাপ লাগতেছে?
আরেকদিন পরে দেখা।
আচ্ছা চিজ, তাহলে খাবার দে। ও কি খাইছে? কি রে বাপ, আরে কি মশা রে।
quỷ thuật cái xa kìa thiếu dấu thiếu búa à John mình thiếu đồ đéo gì nhở à thiếu bên anh thiếu mất và sau thế thiếu đồ anh nghe xua chắc thằng đồ đấy rồi lên xe đã, bình tĩnh còn ra chìm bình tĩnh tự tin và chiến thắng nhé. Sao về song long mà bài mình thắng không? Bài yếu đéo gì nhỉ? Bài mình cũng yếu mà bài đó cũng lò lò của quên nhỉ. Quên mấy học lắp cây đồ tanh chết rồi, con ăn chết thắng không vậy? Bà sinh viên à mày đi cái hai cái đồ của mình ai lâu quá đấy. Thôi khỏi pháp chết vết kiếm mà xuân phu cũng đau vết kiếm mà mặt trời 1,9 tỷ là 3,6 tỷ lợi thì tôi trong si quay trên một trời đất tôi đổ nước mắt chuyện tôi đơn giản rất trẻ Hà Nội rồi chọn ông coi lấy mấy con nhiều tiền đã mấy này không sẵn sàng đổi xa không bro lui xa đem đi skill chủ tiền là tỷ tiền à đây hoàn toàn đâu kiểm tra trên vòng tao rồi vật chất thấy lần đâu nên là cái trường béo cũ á mày quá chơi kéo ghép đủ trời sao đâu thực ra cái thằng kia là nhót xuống ấy. Chôn à chôn à đồ có chôn vai đấy lắp này xong nó gãy đồ xong nó sẽ thì lắp cái được không nhỉ thì không biết được không cút dấu ra nhót chưa 38 không chỉ nhót ui acid xong thôi cái con em ơi đấy chơi thằng ngu chả sơ broccoli ơi con tăng lượng cùng mày tao và địa ngục chưa biết một trái có hù game đây như tất cả sau bao đêm đây cút đâu xem trên người rủ tôi đến cút xem hai thằng quỷ nó dòng nó lắp thằng này cũng xin đấy thì làm quanh con dao ở cho con mắt nhà ăn đi trên cao trên tao trên chào đạp smile Zone xuống bắn Sierra mất nó nói Sierra sấy đéo kịp Zone chứ sấy kịp ấy nửa cây kìa Zone chưa phun đồ do dòng lắp nửa bánh giáp mặt chim broccoli Zone 3 không vị Zone 3 không vị à Zone 3 không vị cần chấm muối không phải broccoli mà đánh bóng đánh bóng hoài thế không biết 3,9 thôi bye bye quay đây phong này phật làm một classic ski meow 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 bẹp ra được một hai làm gì trên tổng đàn đâu không cả trong bản và một thứ thì nó không đơn giản không cản tôi quên không cản yes sir mình đã quật ba đỉnh nhưng mà ngay còn giấy nhạc lên là phải căng và phải trang nói ngon mà phải chăn sáng như hải đăng Đài Loan sẽ sơ buộc đuối chắc phải trang thì chứ Đài Loan tao chỉ cầm tay thôi nhưng em bảo là phải phập hay không thì khó lắm đây để quanh hông nhiều nước cút cái ký tạo fan tên là Đạt nhà có vươn ngày trên Đà Lạt Cam Minh Sơn bỏ luôn tao nghĩ là mắt người tao 30k tôi muốn 400 uầy ở đinh mạch acid rồi trả đấy trốn bố hay đinh mạch acid ạ PC game vẽ điết ấn đinh mạch acid ạ anh em bắn thằng kia rồi không được bệnh mạch rồi sao ok là sống được thì mới được bệnh mạch được để tập vào là đang đi tí chỉ vậy thằng kề thằng hát tiếng câu chúng mày tuổi lờ nhít mày nhẹ chít nhít check Sindra cái. Ok, ok. Đéo ai gặp Sindra. 1,7 tỷ, 31, 37, 41,7 cái kim cương mà đéo đủ. Thread bế ai đây? Chết Woody trước cả để Thread rồi, Thread bế Gario và Juliet rồi xong. Mà Thread 1 thì là thực sự một chút nhiều máu đấy. Khỏe đấy. Thắng này. Ui, kia sấy chết hết ạ. Sấy Azit xịt chết hết. Chết là trong bạn một trang bị tạo tác. Ok bro lui có gì cho xin nào báo tố Lurian. Yes sir, cảm ơn cái này được tạm được. MCK Joseph con cờ năm bước gì ạ? Nhỏ rap 32k 32k rưỡi ạ. Một lần quay pet kiểu ra nhiều pet. Cái hai game 5 phút thôi bú game ấy farm này cho biết hai game. Thế phát nữa đâu phải đánh nó này, phải đánh nó. Không thằng này cũng giống bài vừa đấy không đi ạ, là đi xin với cả bố sĩ. Bài vừa đấy bài thằng này có mạnh bài vừa đấy không? Mình mạnh hơn nhỉ, trâu hơn. Không, thằng này là bùi quá rồi xì ơi cái gà ấy. Ui, không chết rồi vậy. Thôi thắng. Rồi rất chịu rồi. Thằng kia khỏe hơn, nhiều. Cút. Chết thua chào chơi 4 nào. Này cái chết à? Không nào. Chôn bố 96k. Có lên mà. Tí đô bây giờ sao thì bớt nhiều quá. Xét một cát ở giờ cho vào check xem mà con này bao nhiêu. 75% mà. Mấy con này nó đi con quay xịt nhất 85%. Đi ra nó đẹp. Xét tới Azit 2 chỉ có mạnh đấy. Tanh bị sự mỏng anh mỏng đét có giảm kháng phép của zone 3 đứng chéo cái xin ra sự khó đấy. Ngoài tán khó tớ thấy đấy. Đây rồi, nó xuống rồi. Sẽ bắt lửa cây đi luôn không? Đi luôn mà. Xin thằng này đi rồi. Này yếu đét. Là tên gì? Đấy. Winho 14121999 quá chớm 14121999 à? Ra vậy bữa vui. Rồi tôi làm yes.
টিকটক কুইন হইতে যা লাগে মানে নাচ গান অভিনয় আর শাবনূর মৌসুমীকে হারায় দেওয়ার মতো এইসব যা কিছু সবই মালার আছে। অথচ আসল জিনিসটাই নাই, একটা ভালো স্মার্টফোন। আমি আমার জীবন দিয়ে ভালোবাসি মালাকে, মালা তার জীবন দিয়ে ভালোবাসে টিকটককে। অবশ্য টিকটককে মালার ভালো না বাইসাও উপায় নাই। টিকটক কুইন হইতে যা যা লাগে, মানে নাচ, গান, অভিনয় আর শাবনূর মৌসুমীকে হারায় দেওয়ার মতো এইসব যা কিছু সবই মালার আছে। অথচ আসল জিনিসটাই নাই, একটা ভালো স্মার্টফোন। ফলে আমাদের দুজনের একসাথে দেখা একটাই স্বপ্ন একইভাবে ভাঙ্গা যায়। মাঝে মাঝে কাজের মধ্যে আনন্দ খুঁজে নিতে আমি হয়ে যাই বলিউডের সালমান খান কিংবা ঢালিউডের ডিপজল চৌধুরী। এই চুরি কইরা অন্যের জীবনযাপন করার সবচেয়ে মজার অভিজ্ঞতাটা হইল এক পুলিশের পোশাক পইরা চোর থেকে পুলিশ বনে যাওয়া যায় আর নিজেকে নিজে এই বইলা সান্ত্বনা দেওয়া যায়, বাবু সারা জীবন এই সূত্রটা না ভুলিস, মানুষ মাত্রই কখনো চোর কখনো বাসে পুলিশ। হ্যালো, ইন্সপেক্টর নাজিমুদ্দৌলা বলছি। ভালো 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 ভালো, শোনো শোনো শোনো, আমি ধরছি, বলো। আমার পকেটে 20 টাকাও নাই, অথচ আমি মালার জন্য মোবাইল পছন্দ করি, মোবাইল মার্কেট ঘুইরা ঘুরি, যদিও জানি না মোবাইল কেনার টাকাটা কই থেকে আসবে। এইরকম দুঃখে কবিরা নীরব হয়ে যায় আর আমার হয় উল্টা। আমি মনে মনে বলি, হায় রে মালা, তোকে দেখলেই কমে যায় হৃদয়ের জ্বালা, অপেক্ষায় আছি তোমাকে করব এমন কাবু, প্রেমে পাগল হয়ে সারাদিন শুধু ডাকবা বাবু বাবু বাবু।
Dương ơi, ra xem bên này. Trong người đá gì này. Nhớ hiểu. Chỉ là phút đi rồi. Nó cái đéo gì. Ui. À, chị ba dạ. Nghỉ đi em, anh chưa nghỉ được lâu. Nhưng mà nhanh đi. Nhanh đi vlog lui. Cảnh vệ đấu sĩ thực sự một bản cũ. Hắc ám đúng không? Là để cho tất cả trận đấu ấy, bài trận đấu xong vừa đấu ạ. Đây này, đây 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 này, đây này, đây đây này, hết rồi, đây này, đây đây chất lỡ đéo gì. Lần nào có số ca sự bình minh thế nhỉ? Số cái thay cho Roblox quay này quản. Trong game này cái token dùng như Roblox quay, không có game này thôi. Nhưng mà đắt điên, mấy đồ gọi là đắt điên tại vì mình kiếm được tiền này, mình kiếm được. Bây giờ máu bố đấy rồi ôi đấm con CV2 đi lợn. Trời ơi Tuấn silent cheat mình rồi. Bố xong đấu à? Bố xong đấu à? Xong. Để giữ đi để chỉ con này trước này. Được lui rồi. Ok. Anh đi dàn cá đến xong. Lên nhỉ? Nếu không là béo gì ăn ác quan. Tối ăn xử lần ít đấy. Lúc chưa ngồi bóc cả một túi lạc báo cho anh bóng đốt một tí cho cái răng một đống lên. Tiếp bạn khỏe đấy, bạn khỏe đét mà. Rồi rồi, bao nhiêu tiếng rồi? Anh chắc là hơn 20, tầm 25 gì đấy. Quỷ đấy. 2 ngày. Ê, đéo dồn được cái đéo này này. Rồi, cái tay vào. Đéo có đồ. Lắp đồ công không? Không đi. Lắp đồ tanh đi. Rồi xong. Bình. Này là bút chùi đồng đấy, bút to đấy. To điết mà. Điên, to điên. Buồn lắm em ơi. Ai bây giờ anh vào xem kêu quên livestream nhưng mà xem livestream xong bị lag mà lag quá anh đéo xem. Lag cái OBS gì mà OBS đéo hiện cái xem trước lên kệ thì tiếp xem lại xong. Tướng 2 vàng 2 sao à? Đéo được. Còn kia này, ở kia này. Còn kia này. Đây kiếm một quyền lắc 2. Còn không? Đéo còn. Đúng rồi, đột tay nó lắp đột tay của bố. Xin tính xong. Anh quay bao lâu rồi? Quay được 7 phút nữa để qua định nhà. Broccoli. Yes. Sao lại chết mình thế rồi? Ác quỷ phi phai, sống dai thành huyền thoại. Chi chi bộ núp. Ngu nhọt à? Chết thằng này. Cái này vứt hàng đi. Rồi, ngon. Chitana, cho ta nít. Đây à? Vào đây đi. Được. Đến không? Ui, đến luôn mỏ. Nguyên sàn à? Này, cái quanh cái đá này phải hỗ trợ nguyên sàn đấy. Chung lúa. Đầu ca. Ơi. 5 phút nữa, làm có thể gục nót. Thì quật rồi, đây rồi. 5 đồng nữa à? Làm qua đồng 30. 5 đồng nữa mà vẫn có 18 đồng một chút. Ghê pet không? À rồi, mảnh đét. Xong đấu dài hơi mở. Ở đây đi. 2 đồng, 5 bạc. 7k game mở. Xếp bài cực quý này, xếp bài tam giác. Tam giác là tác sang, tác là đánh, sang là thank you everybody, welcome to Zimbabwe. Bây giờ tổng cần ký, bây giờ bóng vui. Mình đã, giờ mình đã đánh lắp full đồ rồi. Sorry nhé. Đi xin. Đó là ngon. Một tổ đi xin này. Một tổ đi xin, một tổ bên nó xong. Ta đi xin nó không? 2% ta đi xin nó không? Nhảy ta đi xin cho bố. Áo xin. Olivia. Soraka. Vienna. Chết rồi. Quan tâm. Rồi lắp đây cũng được mà. Rồi lắp đây đi. Ở trên này thân đây đi. Rồi. Một vé số tông cả ký. Một chân mai xịt phẩm bên nhí. Hàng giờ hút không thể cúc. Nó này nhảy. Nó này kia. Rồi cái tay ra nội trong 3k. Đánh. Sơ block lùi. 5700 007. Xong rồi, bị giật máy view. Bị giật biết. Đánh đéo này. Đéo sao đánh bên nhà. Chú lúa.